Here we go. Here comes the times. And Frimod with a 149 was the first, but that's quickly been displaced by Theg. Now 146.0, but Nashift Hickory Dickory has gone even better than that with a 145.7. Zerone has immediately pipped him, but Weedles thought 145 is not good enough for me. I need a 144 in my life. And he's got it, a 144.9. Oh, sorry, I've literally looked away for 2 seconds. So for a moment, Weedle was the only man in the 44s clear away. I've looked back, you've come back, and suddenly 2 more are up there with him. In particular, Brian. Oh, no, he's done it. Every time I say it, it changes again. I was just about to say Theg with a stonking time. Weedle's taken a second almost off his time. 144.0, Ryan.
Zerone, though, is top of the pops.
He's not
He's
wrong
getting
either,
quicker.
Right?
Oh, talking of Omersaur, though, Jamie.
Oh my days alive.
Technically, I mean, if Omersaur comes first, then
he's
Weedle
in it as well.
Yeah, I was going to say he's in it as well. So, oh, Zerone's back. He's back, lads. Don't worry. Back in the first.
Only Weedle though, Ryan. He's thought, I'm not having any of this controversy in my title challenge. I want a nice, easy win, a coast to the title, Ryan, and that lemon trophy. Yeah. And he's popped himself back on pole
because Weddle, Zerone have beaten him to the punch to first and second, and Omersaur resides in third.
Here we go, Ryan.
Yeah, here we go then, people. We are off for the final race of season 22. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 45 minutes of action-packed racing, standing starts, the type of starts we know and love. This opening first corner could be carnage as they go around to the right, and then they're going to make their way down the hill, Jamie.
They are indeed, yes. You've been doing PC training, empathy training at work today or something, right?
No, I'm just that sort of person, Jamie. Just that
Mastermind
sort of
is also that sort of person who likes to steal positions, and he's done it on Mr. Rich there, right up to 9th place with a lovely move.
Then we're on Bullman McFly's got Blanchon right up his jacksy, but he loses him with Blanchon going a little bit wide and Baki not quite getting to grips with the track. Blanchon just tearing through the cones to get back on the track, and McFly gains a position up to 5th place early doors, and he has the Omersaur in his sights, who's in 4th place. Nashift has snuck ahead of him in the battle for the championship, but Nashift just parts in the middle of the road, and that's going to cost Omersaur and Nashift and Baki a serious amount of time. Nashift off the track completely. Omersaur now down to 5th place, and his charge for the championship has been delayed, Jamie.
Pack, Ryan. Look at this pack.
Oh, they've got some sideways action as we go through the chicane. What's Baki going to do? He's in 10th place. He's just lurking in behind, waiting to see what happens.
At the end of this corner. That was the amount of cars side by side here, Ryan.
Come on then, Mr. Rich. What you got for us? Give us a show live on stream. I want you to get 2 positions here. He's going for it, to be fair. He's side by side with Blind Shun. The cameraman doesn't really give us what we need as he just decides to look at the trees momentarily. But Mr. Rich still in 8th place, trying to go down the inside of 2 cars. He might get one though, or will he? As Blind Shun battles back, Omersaur just ahead as well. And it is pedal to the metal racing here, Jamie. Oh, look at this. You can feel like Zerone's like you feel like he's just a little bit quicker, but Weddle's putting his car in the right positions. But Zerone has got the inside line here into this opening corner of the race, and is he going to make it stick? He's had to go a little bit wide.
Weedle was very generous, I have to say, Ryan. Very generous there, letting Zerone come back on scot-free, almost. Although maybe he knew. Next corner, you're mine. And what a battle this is, Ryan. baddapayne making the move, or trying to, Ryan, certainly up the inside of Baki, but Baki coming back at him. Didn't even mean to do that. And this chicane, this is a great overtaking opportunity. He runs him wide. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, not fair enough. Little touch. Yeah, people making the pit stops around. Blanchon's here, 6th place. McFly just in front of him. Omersaur now up to 4, so good recovery from Omersaur. Theg's still in it. A 4-way battle for that final podium position, Ryan. The top.
Oh no, he's taken out Omersaur. Oh no, and he's got taken out himself on McFly. Oh no. As you said earlier, one big mistake, you can lose yourself some serious amount of time. So they've still got to go a little bit careful as they go around the U-bend. Omersaur taking the outside line. Ooh. Perhaps going for the little cutback on the inside, do we think, Jamie? No, he's not.
I mean, he might have been trying to do that, but he was never going to do it from there. 2.4 hours.
Frostpunk's the final one on the list, is it?
No. Then Overwatch, Cursed Foes.
Oh no! Nash and McFly taking each other out and diverting off the track. Oh no, they're dropping like flies down the leaderboard now. Project Cars 3.
We've had it since early release.
Whoa, who's that going to yeet down the road on the outside there? Who the hell was that? Yes, right, Nash, Jamie. He was 7th a minute ago. He's 10th now. Why not? He's got PsychoLizard just ahead of him in 9th, who's maintained that 9th position. But Nash has been a bit like Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse ran down the clock, and he's gone back up again. Just up, down, up, down, up, down. He can't decide what he's going to do. Oh, PsychoLizard, wow.
Because, you know, unfortunately, the battle of the top is sort of dead now. Although, saying that, what's happened? Something's happened. We must have had an off. Because all of a sudden, the gap started, as I was saying it, coming down, and all of a sudden, Theg's through. So Weedle must have had a mistake and gone slightly off the track. Nothing major, it looks like, but enough to let Theg through, Ryan.
Right, Omasaur's getting very close here, Jamie. This top 3 battle is getting spicy. Omasaur's trying to go down the inside of him. What's happened to Weddle, Jamie? Do we think he's gone off the track and had a bit of a crash and got some damage or something?
Yeah,
like, what's going on with him?
Yeah, I don't know, Ryan, but yeah, it's certainly possible, isn't it? Because he's definitely struggling for pace. He's been pretty comfortable, bar that battle with Zerone, which was amazing early doors. Since then, he's been pretty comfortable overall in this race, hasn't he?
Yeah, and now he's 3rd place. Omasaur is going to yeet Theg and Wed to take it. Weddle should take it, says Racer. I mean, lots of differing views, Jamie.
Ooh, Omasaur and Theg coming very close together. Who's going to YOLO this, Ryan? 5 minutes to go.
Whoa, no!
And there it is.
Oh,
Weedle drives back into the lead of this race. Unopposed, Ryan.
I can imagine Theg right now as well, like just devastated. Go on, Crichton! He might
blind shot all of a sudden fighting over 2nd place.
Who wants the lottery number? Says the Toasty
Yeah, Jesus, wow.
Oh dear
me. There we go. Crichton, all of a sudden, Ryan, finding himself in 2nd place. It is not out of the realms of possibility that Crichton wins this race.
Just needs patience. I mean, he's under a second away now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
hang on.
What's
Weedle doing?
Oh my God, let's get Lang and Lang to give us the lottery numbers.
What's going on? Weddle's in 3rd. What's going on?
I've gone from fighting over 4th and 5th to fighting over the lead of this race.
What's going on? Anyone?
As Weedle comes back up alongside Blind Shun now, Crichton Alpha will be getting nervous, Ryan. His hands will be sweating. He'll be having his heart pumping. He won't know what to do. 2.5 minutes to hold this victory as Weedle comes back up into 2nd place, Ryan.
Theg's having a little go on these two now. Is he going to thread the eye, Jamie? Is he going to thread it? He's going to... they're getting very close to each other. They've got to be careful as they approach this next corner that we couldn't take each other out. Mr. Rich is now most definitely in the action in 5th place as well, just in behind that little pack of 3. That's allowed Crichton Alpha to pull out a 1-second lead with 2 minutes to go.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's definitely...
Yeah.
Weedle getting a little nudge with Blind Shun, and it's allowed Theg to come through, and Weedle's running wide, and we could see Theg taking 2nd place suddenly. Crichton Alpha's thinking, yes, keep fighting each other. I need to get away from you.
This is mental.
Lang could have said it, to be fair. He's called this one an absolute blinder, Ryan.
He has. To be fair, Theg's done Weddle. Weddle now down to 3rd place, and Blind Shun and Mr. Rich looking racy in behind them as well. Just over 1 minute to go. Mr. Rich tries making a move on Blind Shun, but he's overcooked it, and he's now out, so it's down to 4. Mr. Rich is done. Omasaur's... Oh no, where'd he come from?
I don't know how he found that grip offline, but he's back. He's straight to the back of Blind Shun, and Weedle's coming back on Theg. Now remember, none of this really matters for the championship. Weedle's got that sewn up, Ryan, but what a finale to this race. And what a win for Crichton Alpha this would be. 5th place a couple of laps ago, Ryan. Let's not forget.
This is absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. This might be close for another lap here.
Oh, he needs this to not be another lap.
He does need it to not be another lap, doesn't he?
Close.
He's slowing down. He's slowing down.
He's done it, Ryan.
He's done it. No, he hasn't. Oh, no, race complete. I was going to say. Whew.
Wow, so Crichton Alpha takes the win. What
takes
a performance.
The win. Wowzers. Right, the final leaderboard. Crichton Alpha, top of the pile with a fantastic win here this evening, with Weddle 2nd and Theg in 3rd. Of who is tonight's driver of the day?
Got to be the main man, Crichton, surely, taking the win. As he said, a win's a win, Ryan. And it was in some style, dramatically at the end of that race. So it's got to be the main man.
The main man. A win under his belt and the driver of the day. What more could Crichton ever want?